to cat check.
Alyssa Claire. What is it? What is it? What is it? It's so
Cute.
I love it.
I don't want to get my makeup
Isn't it so cute?
Oh my god! Yes. Is it good? Let me
Oh, they're
look.
cute. I like that they're
Tighten it.
corduroy.
Right.
Corduroy is like a thing
Yes.
now.
Yes, it
I
is.
agree.
Oh, they're so cute.
Aw, Allie, you're
gonna
such a
have to go.
sweetheart. I love it. Okay,
How do I
want
look?
to- Very
Like
cute.
they knew our tagline.
Yeah.
We
Super
could
nice.
actually get, there's an embroiderer that could do stay
Bookish.
babes.
Ooh, that'd be cute.
That would be cute. I should
Ah,
inquire. Yeah, you have a teeny head. I have like a monster head.
Okay, hardly.
No, it's true. It's large. Do you know the size of your head?
No. Do they come in set sizes? Like shoes?
I know from my riding helmet. But, like if you have to wear a helmet or if you have to wear like some hats have sizes.
Isn't that cute?
I love it. Thank you, Allie.
Such a good color, too.
Yes, yes. This like forest
you.
green. So good. Okay, Allie will open her present on the next episode because we were not prepared. Jamie and I
No.
have a gift for Allie, but we hadn't. I'm like, we're doing it today.
We were going to do it at our
Our little
Christmas
potlucky thing.
celebration.
I know, and then we're busy.
Yes, we
Thank you,
are.
Al. That's so sweet. Merry Christmas.
I love Christmas. You printed it bigger.
Did I?
Is the font bigger?
No,
It's the same.
it's the same. I mean, look,
Maybe my eyesight got better.
yeah, or my printer just is
Like,
is
no.
sentient, and it
It's like,
just
no.
is like, oh,
You guys can't read this.
these girls are having a real hard time. The one nice thing my printer has ever done for me.
Made the font bigger.
The rest of the time, my printer is like, oh, you're in a rush. Today's the day, Jessica. I want to fuck your day right up. Fucking
The
hate.
printer.
It's like we said last episode, your hatred for Elaine and my hatred for the standard at-home printer know no bounds.
No, they don't.
Like, they truly don't. It astonishes me that we can put someone on the moon and to get a printer to just do its fucking job, like, consistently is impossible.
But like nobody really prints things anymore.
But then when you do, you just like want, it should not be hard.
But how old is your printer? If you have to think it's too old.
But like that is dumb too, because like I think I have other tech it's probably as old as my laptop. My laptop still does its job consistently. I turn it on, it's like ta-da, like turns on. My printer, I go to turn it on, half the time it's like, good try. Like that's good luck. The worst.
It is terrible.
Oh,
But yeah, you print lots now.
Yeah, I guess I'm printing once a week, and every time I go down to like face off against the printer, Allie's over, and every time I'm like, I just gotta go print this. I'll see you in
Half an hour.
20 minutes to 40 minutes. Who knows? Like today, no problem. Last time Allie was over, I was down there for probably like at least 20 minutes trying to print 30 pages. Like absurd. So frustrating. You decorated your tree.
Yes, we did.
It's so cute. I love that you have like unique ornaments and not, you know what I
Yes.
mean? Like people who are
like all red.
yes,
all gold.
yes.
Yeah.
Those trees are pretty for like a hotel.
I
But I'm like
agree.
in your home, I think you can have a beautiful tree and still have like
Some
this ornament
special
is from
one.
this.
Yeah.
Is that one from the Nutcracker?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I
our
have
new
one
ornament.
too.
I like that one.
Will bought it.
Aw.
None of our ornaments match, except these. They
These are
were
little white
from my mom.
So cute, though,
And
the
they
vintage
were-
tree.
They were my mom's mums.
Oh, they are vintage.
Ah.
And I was like, Mom, will those to me?
Yes.
She's like,
Right?
so she gave them to me, I think 2 Christmases ago.
Aw.
So there's this one and the carolers. They're
Cute.
old.
Oh yeah,
the
I
rest
can see.
are like ones that have been given to me, ones I got on holiday,
Love it.
ones of the pets.
Hmm.
We're missing one for Nyx though.
Oh.
What's her first Christmas?
I know.
How old is Nyx now?
9 months.
Oh, little baby.
She's a baby.
She is a baby. It looks very cute.
Thanks.
I love it. Our tree's the same. It's like all just ornaments from like family and whatever, but it still looks cute, you know?
I want some bows,
Oh, I do love bows
but
on a
that's
tree.
next year.
If I wasn't terrified of burning down my house, I would love like the old, like actual candles on a
I wish
tree.
you could do that.
I know. I wish. It's so dangerous.
It is so dangerous.
with
Like-
pets especially.
Oh, even if you didn't have
Lucy would
pets
see
or
it
children.
and be like,
welcome to
We'll see.
Thunderdome, bitch.
we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
How Lucy died in the past life was like over a tree account.
Probably. Yeah. No, she was definitely, yeah, like a Russian spy or something. Like, oh, hello, Momo.
She's
Put
like,
her ball.
there.
She's ready for the show.
She is ready for. That's exactly what I was about to
Stare
say.
down with Tiny.
Here it is.
Little cutie patootie. All right, are we ready?
No fighting. Baby.
Oh, we can hear it going already. Is that
Okay.
Momo hissing?
Yes.
Instigator.
Amy is an instigator.
Momo attacked her earlier this evening.
Oh.
Just out of nowhere.
Oh. They're staring at each other.
I would way rather break up a dog fight than a cat fight.
I think they're scary sometimes.
Did Winston ever get in a dog fight?
Never,
I know.
of his own accord.
But like other dogs instigating at the
Yeah,
dog
like a
park or something.
Rottweiler attacked him at the dog park once, and then
Awful.
this, he didn't back down, though. That's the
I
problem.
know. All what, 9 pounds of them?
Yes, exactly. No, he was big. He's like 25 pounds.
No.
Yes, Winston.
Jessica's just surprised because her cat is the same.
That's what I was thinking.
Lucy's 25 pounds.
At least. God.
She feels, you know what? She's been on a diet. She feels a little bit lighter than my baby.
For the past 6 years.
Like,
25
Lucy's
pounds.
on a diet.
I mean, she's a large cat.
She is.
Not large as in
Like she's just big.
She
She's
is
big
big.
boned.
but 25 pounds
But when I think of like
is egregious.
when I think of Lucy versus Winston, I'm like, oh, actually, yeah, they seem like Winston seemed like he was about Lucy's size.
Amy's our heaviest cat, and she is 9.3
I was going to
pounds.
say Goober's 8 pounds.
All right.
Momo's 8.7, and Nyx is 7.3.
These lightweights over here.
Yeah.
They're just not in the same weight class. These healthy cats.
Over double. Oh, moving on. Oh, I love the reel about in your 30s, someone
like,
will ask you to
cute.
start a podcast. I was like,
Aw,
so cute.
it was cute.
Hi, babe.
Hi, babe.
I'm Jamie,
And I'm Jessica.
and welcome to A Court of Books and Babes.
A podcast where two best friends review, react to, and rate our and soon to be your favorite fantasy books.
Well, we're now both you're into a new book.
I am into a new book. Expectant pause.
One of my favorites.
I'm reading Eldrick, the second book in. Does it have a name besides Anathema? You know how they'll have a series name?
I think there is, but I don't know what it is.
Well, anyways, the second one. I'm about 150 pages in. So spoilers ahead. I am not loving it.
Are they still in the cottage?
They're about to leave. So they were in the cottage and they're about to go check this place because I think they're trying to find Vivicantum for Zavander.
Yes.
Yes.
Is
So they're
there
about to
anyone
leave.
else in
The cottage?
Mhm.
The sister, but she's asleep.
Yeah.
She hasn't woken up yet.
Okay.
Yes. And then we're having the Zavander flashbacks and we're also flashing over to, how do you say it? Cashmere? Cashmere?
I say
Mer.
cashmere.
Cashmere. Yeah, I don't know. I know. This is
Like
again.
the sweater.
Yes. Every time I read it, I think the sweater,
But
but
maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
I don't like his stuff as much.
Okay. Do you feel like it picks up? Because I'm yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It was a slow starter,
Okay.
when they're in the cottage and they're
Yep.
like, oh, what do we do? Blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
I mean, I still liked it, but it does pick up. Yeah.
The most exciting part so far was when Cashmere went and they found Zavander's brother. They went back to the castle manor, whatever, and his brother was still there. And they opened the trap. Anything with what's it, Branimir? Anyways,
No, I think Branimir.
Anything with him, I'm like, ooh.
The spiders are
Yeah,
spooky.
so spooky. He is spooky, and yes, his
Yes.
spiders are terrifying. So that was probably the most engrossed moment I had with the book so far.
Yeah, okay. It's a slower start.
Okay, all right. I will withhold judgment because that's where I'm That's where I'm at.
I mean, I love the first one, so.
And then I am asking for Christmas after our podcast episode last week. I think we talked about this. Yep. Frankenstein, because I want to read it.
Yeah.
Yes. And Al, you said you did. You read it in high school. Anyway, so you can borrow it from me if you end up wanting to read it.
I asked for Dire Bound.
Dire Bound, another romantasy.
Yes, it's wolves, dire wolves.
Very exciting.
I haven't had one where like wolves are like the main focus.
Right.
Like Blood and Ash, they're like a focus, but like they're not the main thing. Like the vampire or vampire.
We are really struggling with this.
It's right. VAMPRY.
Vampire. I thought it was VAMPYR. Vampire. Is that in Blood and Ash?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a minute since I've been in that world, so you might be right.
Well, book 6 is long, and
the primal one that you're reading.
Yes. It's the last one.
How far in are you now?
Almost halfway.
Okay.
And something happened, and I really didn't like it. And then now was kind of like put off.
Yep.
And like I'm struggling to get
back in.
Yes, because also they've introduced like 6 new characters.
Okay.
It's a lot for a final book
to have
of
6
a series,
like main characters, like big ones.
Big enough. Like they play a pretty
pivotal role
in the storyline, and I'm like, I just don't know. And they haven't talked about the character that I am invested in, like Kieran, as much. And I'm like,
I love Kieran.
I'm not. So we'll see. Castile is a bit, ugh.
Yeah, you said that. He's kind of having like a RHYSAND book 5 moment.
Yes. I'm just not here for it. It'll be struggly, I think. And like the story has not, like it's progressed, but like the goal of the book to this point, they've progressed nothing.
Right.
Like they talk about what they need to do at the beginning of the book, and I'm halfway through, and they're still talking about what they need to do
meet
the goal.
We are eldest daughters. Like this is not how we roll.
No, it's I don't know.
That is what I love about Feyre.
Like,
is she is like, I got a goal, like
or Aelin.
Let's get after it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, and to be fair, Poppy was in stasis, or
right.
So like,
is she still in? No, because she wakes up at the end of the one that I read, A Soul of Blood and Ash or whatever. Is she still in stasis
for part of it?
No, I thought she was waking up. She like opened her eyes and it was all silvery and interesting. Okay. All right. And this is the last book?
Apparently, but there's like the other world that like talks about the other gods and like the primals and all of these and like trying to keep all the tiers of gods straight.
I agree.
Like there's fates, there's primals, there's ancients, there's
deities,
there's deities, there's demis.
Right.
And now there's 2 other kinds.
Stop. I agree. Every time
I'm so confused.
Yes, and I do like Blood and Ash, but yes, every time I'd be like, oh, this is the ultimate. This is the most powerful. They'd be like, wait, there's another final boss.
This book too.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's frustrating.
I'm like, I don't know.
Because it feels like the rules of the world keep getting bent to service plot holes then.
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
I'm like, you've built this world for the past 5 books, and now you're introducing all these new characters and all these new levels, and your main characters who I liked, you're like, and so it's a bit like, ugh.
Yeah. I feel
I'm frustrated with it.
Are you like yearning to now almost like go for a comfort read and like reread?
Well, I'm reading, we're reading Mist and Fury. So.
Right. That's your comfort read. I'm like yearning to reread Crescent City because we've been talking about it so much, and I've been like, and now we're seeing more about it on social and like rumors that there might be another book. I'm like, oh. So it's like sitting on not my nightstand, but like the table across from our bed. And I keep looking at it and I'm reading Eldrick and it's a slow start. And I keep wanting to be like, oh, just put it down and just grab this. But I'm committed. I have given up on Feathers So Vicious. 100% gave up. I'm not doing it. Yeah. So when you start, you can tell me how it finishes. Not that I'll care.
How it ends.
Right.
You are not invested.
Yeah, no, it'll be like me telling you, you read it, but 1984.
No,
like,
I don't think I did. Did we not establish I did?
You're like, you said you're like,
Jetsons in my mind?
Yeah, that's right.
No.
That did not, we didn't clarify that. So for the record, no flying cars in 1984.
What a letdown.
I know. Waiting for it the entire rest of the book.
Yeah.
Anything else you read?
No.
Ooh, I was going to say, we talked about this a little. Jamie and I went and saw the Nutcracker. It was good. Oh my God, it was so, so good. Where we live, they had new choreo, new sets, and new costuming for the first time in like, how many years? Do you know?
30, I thought.
Yeah, like crazy. It was beautiful, but we went for dinner before with our hubbies and we were chatting and I was saying I went and I got my hair done and my hairdresser had read ACOTAR, but that was it. The first book in the series and not the rest. And I was like,
the worst one.
Yes. I was like, girl, what have you done? And so then I was telling her, I'm like, you must read book 2. So if you're listening, please let us know how book 2 is going. And then actually, she had injured her shoulder, her arm. So she needed help rough drying my hair. And so one of the other stylists came over and she's like, oh, I also read romantasy. And so then as they're both blow drying my hair, I was like, speaking of romantasy, am I living like a why choose fantasy? But then she said she had read Wolf King and she loves it.
Everybody does.
Okay, but wait, she's Team Callum. James, that was my reaction. I was like, no, you're not. She was like, yes, I am. Absolutely. Oh.
What, does she like Tamlin too?
Okay, she hadn't read ACOTAR, but now I'm like, okay, girl, now I'm talking to both of these stylists. You read ACOTAR and then we must know. Team Tamlin? Are we looking for, how are we feeling? We'll see you in our inbox.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, Team
Callum.
I
mean, like he starts out good and you're like, yeah.
But I don't think he's terrible.
No,
not in the way that Tamlin, there's like abuse.
Yeah.
But like,
he's not
Blake. Come on.
Yeah, like.
I know.
That is so weird.
I was a bit shook. Yes. Also, then my other stylist was saying she was reading just like a romance book, and it was about like a girl, I guess, fucking her boss, and I think she said it was a mafia read, and I was like, ooh, that is a genre I have not dabbled in.
Mafia?
That's like it wouldn't be romantic. I guess it would just be romance. I think it's technically though dark romance, dark fantasy. I don't know what you would call that, and it's like where it's a bit.
It wouldn't be fantasy though.
No, dark romance. Yeah, dark romance. And it's, I guess that's a trope or a subgenre is, mob.
I don't like reality in my
romance. Take me to Prithian.
Yeah, exactly. On that note.
Away
we go.
Here we go. It is time to talk lore, lust, and loose morals as we unpack adventures, escape to new worlds, and, of course, swoon over our best book boyfriends.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Do we have to redo that?
Oh, I think it's okay.
Momo!
You can't sleep on
I almost did that perfectly. I didn't look at my notes once.
Sorry, I think you
Kitty!
that part.
Oh, that's fine. It's fine. Take 2. Take 2.
In the podcast.
I get it.
She's like, I will edit this for you.
In the camera, and I'll be behind the screen.
Right. She's a power behind the throne gal. I get it, Momo. And then she just lays down. Like she didn't just cause mayhem. It's fine. It is time, take 2, to talk lore, lust, and loose morals as we unpack adventures, escape to new worlds, and, of course, swoon over our best book boyfriends.
Okay, babes, tighten your leathers and hydrate because we're strutting straight into chapters 20 to 25 of ACOMAF. But fair warning, consider this your all-access pass to total spoiler mayhem. ACOTAR, yes. Crescent City, obviously. Throne of Glass, you bet your morally gray men it's included. So if you haven't been wrecked by every single one, please run, read, and rejoin us soon.
We should have a take a shot every time Jamie and Jessica use an alliteration, and people would be fucking blasted.
What did I alliterate?
Just there. You did run, read, and rejoin our court soon.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I did lore, lust, and loose morals. And now I'm about to say This podcast has all of our favorite R words, romance, racy, and risque, and of course,
RHYSAND.
As such, it is rated R. Listen accordingly.
We'll kick off every episode with Babes Between the Lines,
where we read what's written, obsess over what isn't,
and dig past the dialogue so you don't miss the motives, magic, or mistakes. Chapter 20. It's getting good. Gather round, babes and bat boys, because today's agenda includes poor decision-making, sexual tension, and a casual stroll to the Weaver's cottage, a place that absolutely does not pass any kind of safety inspection. The forest itself clocks Feyre and Rhysand immediately. It's alive, aware, watching them the way predators watch prey, and Feyre feels it in her bones. The land here doesn't just exist, it listens. Rhys does what he does best. He provokes her. He casually suggests that if Feyre is interested in moving on from Tamlin, Cassian would be more than happy to assist.
Stop.
I know, this chapter. He's just like straight into it, and I love him. Feyre, newly awake and choosing chaos, snaps back. Tell him to come to my room tonight.
Feyre!
I like it.
Stop!
She's like, challenge accepted.
She's like looking for her why choose fantasy.
Feyre, I don't think she could handle Cassian.
No.
He would break her.
To you, but like Allie, spoilers. Silver Flames, when Nesta is watching Cassian and Azriel train, and then she's like imagining having a threesome with them. Oh, yeah. Oh, Allie.
As is every other woman who's reading the book, they're like, yes.
Yes. Nesta, you dirty bird. Also, understandable. Nesta could take a threesome.
Yes.
She can handle it.
Yes.
Actually, she fucking run that shit.
Yes.
I don't know if they could handle her.
Azriel's like, all of them.
I know. Oh, I can't wait.
The anticipation around Azriel is like
wild.
palpable.
Yes, I agree.
Not Azriel, but Rhys prowls closer. All predatory grace and wicked humor, and murmurs, I'll let Cassian know you're open to his advances. Feyre says, good. But her body betrays her immediately. A bit of hollowed out air pushed against me like a flicker of night. That power along my bones and blood stirred in answer. Babes, that's not sass. That's a mating bond clearing its throat. Exactly. They're like, hey, Cassian is not your guy.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Then Rhys drops one of the most unreasonably effective lines in the genre. Did you enjoy the sight of me kneeling before you? And honestly, yes. Obviously.
Jamie.
Obviously.
She's like, I did. Yes, I did.
A close second to the tear looking, I might add. This brand of playful antagonism, the teasing, the spark, the challenge, is the exact opposite of Tamlin's smothering protection. Rhys isn't trying to keep Feyre small or safe. He's lighting a match and watching her catch fire. His eyes are twinkling when he sends her off. And sir, please contain yourself. He's buzzing with the anticipation of Feyre rising to the challenge. Like, it literally says he has a twinkle in his eyes. He's like,
good luck. Meanwhile, Stride
he actually, it describes him as like bowing and like, there's the cottage. And he's like, see you later. Catch you after.
He's such a little shit, and I love him so much.
He is a little shit.
Yeah.
As she gets closer to the Weaver's cottage, Feyre begins realizing something monumental. She feels like her human self again. Do we think this is because she's placed back in her hunter role at this point?
Okay. So, reader or listener slash watchers, the way Jamie and I do this podcast is, and you probably picked this up, we have our own sections. I don't read the chapters that Jamie writes about. Do you read my chapters? You do.
I don't read your notes, but I read the chapters.
You read the chapters.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't. And so when you're talking about, because I want to be fresh and I want to be surprised.
Her homework.
Okay. Look, I've got 2 humans to keep alive. All right. I want to be, anyway, I want to like have like a fresh reaction and kind of be like, what? Okay. So on that note, what do you mean she feels like she's human again?
She talks about like she feels how she felt when she was a human. Like she's a bit angsty, a bit nervous. Like she feels again. Like she says, quote, like waking up. That is what it felt like. She decides she is no longer prey. She is no house mouse. Quote, I was a wolf.
Stop.
Which is interesting given how this entire story started. R.I.P.
Oh.
I'm like, maybe not your like best reference.
Full circle moment though. Holy. Interesting. So yeah, like is this that she's
like she's feeling again.
Right.
So I interpreted it as like she, you know, this cloud of like doom and gloom and she's like depressed. But now she's like, Rhys is like stirred her up and like antagonized her.
Yeah,
and now
giving her
she's
a
like
challenge.
Creeping towards the cottage, like trying to hunt for this whatever it is. Nobody knows.
What could it be?
Question about Andreas. Do you guys think about, okay, so Tamlin glamored him so that he would be a wolf, right?
Not glamored. Tamlin can shape-shift other people.
Okay. So then when he dies and they sell his meat and wear his skin, is it a fairy or is it wolf?
No, it was like wolf. It didn't turn back into a fairy.
Okay.
No, they skinned the wolf.
If Tamlin like saw it, then would he see the fairy or would he see it as a wolf?
No, he'd see it as a wolf. Yeah.
Yeah, because not like a glamour. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gross.
Although if they ate like this magic wolf, which I never thought about before, like, are they eating his magic?
Yeah, I don't. That's very confusing.
Like, is that a thing?
They don't take
they make a stew, I thought.
Out of the deer. She chooses, yeah, sorry, my brain is just flashing back. She skins the wolf, takes the deer because she can't carry both. And she can't butcher him in the field. But she can't leave the pelt behind. It's too valuable. So that's what the choice she makes. So Andres's skinned body.
Right, but he doesn't turn back into a person.
No. I mean, as far as we know.
Freaky.
Just dead wolf in the woods.
That's Jan, let us know.
Right.
She's like, has questions.
She's like, this is the hot take we really gotta know about.
Just like who I'd fight of my cat.
Yeah.
When I uploaded it to Spotify will automatically make like sections, and like that section was like tiny cat battle or something. Like that's what the AI calls it. Very good.
The Weaver's cottage is every fairy tale warning side rolled into one. Gray, sagging, stitched together with rot and silence. Inside, the Weaver herself is ancient and terrifying, but her snow-white skin and onyx hair to her waist, Feyre notes she seems younger. Her voice is sweet, beautiful, and sing-song. She spins and sings as she works, crafting instruments from skin and sinew. Disney could never.
No, this is some Brothers Grimm.
And this is Disney Watch, though, because when Sleeping Beauty puts her finger
Disney Watch,
on the spinning wheel.
Okay, what have we had so far? We've had Ariel,
Beauty and the Beast,
and Cinderella, and now Rapunzel. Sleeping Beauty. Well, Rapunzel is sleeping.
No, her name is.
No,
Aurora.
You're right. Yes, yeah.
Get it straight.
Yeah, Jamie, don't mess with her Disney.
The girl from The Ring. No. Picture. Like the long black hair.
Yes, but she's also very pretty. Terrifying, but pretty.
From behind, she's pretty.
Is she not from...
No. We get into it.
Okay. Jamie's gonna...
The spinning wheel alone screams Sleeping Beauty if Sleeping Beauty were scored by nightmares and poor life choices. Mm-hmm. As Feyre scans the room, she realizes Rhys's teasing didn't just distract her, it woke something in her that she thought died under the mountain. Her resentment toward Tamlin sharpens that awakening, making Rhys's flirtation not just enjoyable, but empowering. This is actually the first time she mentions that she's resentful of Tamlin and like kind of mad at him. Like we all know she was pissed at him, but like she hasn't really vocalized her feelings about what happened with him. Right. And here she says the word resent.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. And then comes quiet, devastating truth. Quote, Rhys and I were one or the same. Equals. Partners, perhaps.
Stop.
She doesn't say equals or partners, perhaps. It's becoming abundantly clear that Feyre's heart has very much entered the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she does. She's like, she talks about just in this couple sentences how like, oh, then I guess that makes her a monster. And if she's a monster, then RHYSAND must be a monster. And then they're the same.
And we're the same.
Mm-hmm. So good. She feels it/him in this moment, a tap on her shoulder that isn't physical, a pull of light and presence. She sees his half smile, smells salt and citrus, which is interesting because I couldn't remember how RHYSAND smelled.
Yes, we were just talking about this.
Yeah, salt and citrus.
Okay, wait. Our friend Steph, who you know, has a candle making business, and she does little collections. And she also reads all of these books, and she's going to do a book boyfriend collection. And she's going to have one that smells like RHYSAND and one that smells like Zayden from Fourth Wing.
What does he smell like? Is it like smoky or something?
I think that there's smoke. I think he also has citrus, but then he has some other notes as well. Maybe jasmine. I can't recall. Mm-hmm.
So she feels like it calling to her from the cluttered shelves. And then she stalks forward. And it like kind of becomes more apparent to her what she's supposed to be taking.
Yeah.
Because she's not supposed to touch anything else.
Right.
Which is kind of like Ella Harry Potter when they're in the vault and they're like, don't touch anything. And then she's like, bling, 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 bling. Everything multiplies.
Yeah.
So she stalks forward, reaches for the shelf, and grabs the ring. The weaver stills. She knows she's not alone.
Oh, God, I can feel this.
And just like that, the hunt is on. Chapter 21 kicks the door down immediately with "Who's in my house?"
Oh.
Feyre is fully terrified, peering at the weaver's face in all its nightmare glory. A mouth of jagged stumps for teeth, black rotting pits where eyes should be. So no, she is haggard.
Interesting. Okay.
Terrifying. This is not the whimsical forest cottage visit anyone ordered.
No.
And when the weaver starts calling out, "Where are you?" it's like a deranged game of hide and seek. Feyre does something quietly monumental. She realizes she does not want to die, which is a huge departure from the Spring Court, who was basically whispering sweet nothings to death as a coping mechanism.
Well, and even just like a chapter or two ago when she was walking with RHYSAND and Valeris, and she had that thought, maybe it would be better to just end it all. And Rhys like snarls at her and is like, never think that.
Yeah. So she's growing.
Yeah.
She's healing.
Yeah.
She has a will to live.
Right. Baby steps.
Exactly. She also has a brutal moment of clarity that her time in the Spring Court made her small, weakened her. I had let them make me weak, bent to it like some wild horse broken to the bit. And nope, not today, not ever again. She does the only reasonable thing, lights the weaver's entire life's work of human pelts on fire.
As one does.
The smell, unspeakable. The vibes, immaculate. Feyre then makes like the Grinch and scrambles up the chimney, crawling over what she can only assume is the greasy, hairy legacy of the weaver's previous visitors. Unfortunately, she gets into a bit of a tight spot.
Just like the Grinch.
Exactly. Fully stuck. Yes. Panic sets in, vomit threatens, but then she hears it. Stop, it said. I said. Breathe. Think. Is this her voice? Or is it RHYSAND in her mind? Is it both? Because the I is in italics.
Italics watch.
Mm-hmm. Either way, Feyre chooses survival. She will not break. She will not become another trophy in this nightmare cottage. And sure, we all know Feyre isn't dying here, but let's be honest, we love a little drama.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Smashing the weaver's face with bricks because she can't climb anymore because she's like weak and she's stuck. And so she starts peeling away the bricks, and it talks about like her nails breaking off and like her fingers becoming bloody. And then it's like, well, it hits the weaver in the face and launches herself out of the chimney onto a roof made of hair. What?
Yes, I agree. This whole like the fat, the hair, the skin, it's
the
so
burning skin and smell in the
visceral.
Weaver's cottage.
So visceral.
Oh, it's so spooky.
Yeah.
Ugh. She goes full feral monkey mode, running branch to branch through the forest, cursing Rhys's name the entire time until she finally sees his stupid, beautiful face. And they winnow back to the House of Wind.
I love that he's just like hanging out in a tree, just like, ah, ha, 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 ha.
And as she's like coming towards him, it's in italics, and she's like, you. And it's like obviously her thinking about it. Like, you didn't really give her anything to, like, go on. Like,
No!
he's like, we'll go to the Weaver's cottage.
Yeah, the Weaver, my friend.
And, like, on the way there, he talks about, oh, this is something I wanted to bring up. I'll bring it up later.
Okay.
He talks about how, gives a bit of, like, a lore dump about how she lives in this area where there's no courts, but it's where the Sacred Mountain is, which could be a new court and the Sacred Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, and how the Weaver, like, it has no rules. There's no High Lord, but the Weaver, like, runs this shit.
Right. Wait, she's like the boss of this area.
Well, because she's the scariest. It's like who's ever the meanest and most terrifying is the ruler.
And she's the big boss.
Yes. Exactly. We'll talk about it.
Okay. We just had a psychic moment there.
Yes, I'm like, don't even get me started. Cue the aftermath. Feyre immediately loses her lunch on the floor in front of Amryn and Cassian, with Amryn helpfully noting that Feyre smells like barbecue.
Cool.
Okay, this actually tracks because Amryn drinks blood. Do we also think she maybe, like,
eats people?
Probably. I mean, she doesn't drink human blood that I think it states. She drinks lamb mostly.
Okay, but I feel like at one point I think someone, maybe Feyre, asks, do you drink, what kind of blood do you drink? Do you drink human blood? And I think she says something like, oh, humans taste like gamey. So no, she drinks. Right. So she has tasted it at least at one point to know that it tastes gamey.
So we don't know if Amryn eats people or not.
She's like, ooh, it smells good in here.
Yeah, but also never change. But the important thing, Feyre passed the test. The inner circle is impressed. And Rhys's master plan, proving to Feyre that she can regulate her fear, master her emotions, and save herself, worked. What a male. Finally, fed up with being weak, girl, it took you long enough, Feyre accepts Cassian's offer to train. We cheered, and the mountains trembled. We also learned the ring Feyre stole wasn't just any ring. It belonged to Rhys's mother, entrusted to the Weaver for safekeeping, I suppose. SJM casually dropping a little emotional devastation. We don't get the full story in this chapter. Just like he said it belonged to his mom gave it to him, then his mom took it back when he came of age, and then it went to the Weaver.
She's like, you stupid, horny teenager.
Exactly. She's like, I'll take this. Later, as Feyre prepares a bath, Rhys drops another truth bomb. Ianthe is a predator. And then, because he believes in informed consent and mutual understanding, he allows Feyre into his mind to see what Ianthe tried to do to him years ago.
Oh, God.
Yeah. His mental shields are described as like a mountain cat arching into a touch. It seemed to purr and then relaxed its guard. Ugh. Which is objectively one of the sexiest descriptions of mental vulnerability ever written.
100%.
Like, everything about this man.
Yes. Is so
male.
Sensual. The cat likeness is used quite a bit with him.
Prowls, purrs,
arching, like all of that.
Yeah, can't get enough. We also learn a terrifying rule: when you enter someone's mind, you can be trapped there. Always have an exit, and always be prepared to see something you might not like.
Okay, wait. Has anyone in the series to date had this happen to them, where they were trapped in someone's mind?
No.
So this must be foreshadowing, because this feels huge and scary. Like it must be coming. Interesting.
Yeah. I didn't really think about that, but yes.
Otherwise, why include it?
Basically, we don't want to talk about Ianthe anymore, but she like basically sits naked waiting for Rhys, and he's like, get out, and she tries to like grab him.
Yeah.
So
she is fucked.
He like rejects her, obviously.
As he should.
And he's like, if you ever touch anyone in my court again, like I'll kill you, basically.
Yeah.
Soon. The chapter closes with Feyre sliding into the bath, reflecting on the absolute glow up of her destiny. I was a quote. I was a certified book tracker, it seemed. Better than a party planning wife for breeding little high lords. And honestly, same, Feyre. Same.
I love it.
I know.
She's come so far.
She has our girl. Chapter 22 opens a little softer than the previous chapter, with Feyre and Moore sharing what feels like a quiet girls' moment. But babes, on a reread, this conversation is doing way more than it lets on. As Feyre casually explains how mortal women live, wed young, bear children, then immediately start plotting their children's marriages, Moore drops a line that makes us all sit up a little straighter. Some of the high fae, Moore says, are the same. So the way she pulls at the embroidered thread while she's saying it feels pointed, personal. Is she talking about her parents and what they forced her to endure? So, like, she was supposed to be married off young.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, obviously that didn't end great. To say the least. We don't get that here. Then Moore gives Feyre a devastating download of her life before Valaris, where women in the hewn city were treated like breeding stock, shoved into brutal arranged marriages meant only to produce heirs. And Moore, she was more powerful than every male in her family, which is exactly why they tried to control her. When she first bled, her power surged so violently that the mountain trembled. Babe, what is her power?
What the fuck?
Sarah J Maas.
Like, excuse you.
We are begging you.
Madam.
Like,
the mountain trembled?
Yeah. When she got her period. I mean,
Same.
yeah, exactly.
God, I wish.
Roar felt through 1,000.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
And yet, can't tell when the queens are lying.
I know. That has to be a plot hole.
Fuck.
Or, so, the plot thickens. Okay. Moore then casually says the rest of her story is for another time, which is author speak for future emotional destruction pending. But she does say this, because they're talking about, like, Feyre and RHYSAND going to see her family so they can have the meeting with the queens at the estate.
Yep.
So she says, Moore's not going to go this time.
Right.
So then she says, when the queens come, I will be there. I wish to see if I recognize any of my long dead friends in their faces.
Yes.
What does it mean? Past lives? Like, I don't get that statement.
Because Moore fought alongside the humans when there was the big war. And so these queens are the descendant of those women that she fought with. So that's why she's saying it would be the faces of her friends. Mm-hmm. It's their great, 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 great granddaughters.
I feel like Moore is going to, like, switch sides to the queens or something.
Maybe.
Because, like, that would explain the plot hole of her not being able to tell that they're lying if she was going to, like, side with
the queens.
Some of them. Not Bassa, but, like, the ugly bad one. You know, that goes into the cauldron and comes out heinous. She's like, oh, I'm going to be pretty and live forever. That would be what would happen
live forever.
I'd be like, I'm going to be half fae. Come out looking like the Weaver.
This is me for eternity.
I'd be a god of death, but still.
You win some, lose some.
Yeah, seems unfair. So yes, this was interesting.
Moore.
But I'm, like, very sus to Moore now.
Yeah.
Like, everything she does, I'm like,
I know.
So I don't know.
She could donate all her, like, riches to, like, charity, and we'd be like, huh, what's that about?
Yeah, exactly. Moore, though, also speaks so highly of Cassian and Asriel with warmth, pride, and affection. And Feyre clocks it. When Feyre says she wants Moore to meet her sisters to show how someone survives unimaginable cruelty and still becomes strong and joyful, Moore's reaction is also strange. Moore's mouth tightened and she blinked a few times. Is she hiding something? Like, why wouldn't she want to meet Feyre's sisters?
Interesting. I don't know.
Because, like, if she knows Elaine is evil.
Right. Elaine Villanark.
Yeah.
Elaine Villanark. There were other people on our socials that were like, yes, Elaine, villain.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, thank you.
So I don't know. Like, Moore is just still just such a big question mark for me. Like, I just don't know what to think of her. And, like, why wouldn't she want to meet Feyre's sisters? It's weird.
It is weird. I didn't clock that when I read it first time.
No.
Yeah.
Because she's like her lips together and blinking. Yeah. And you're like, what?
She's holding something
What's
back.
Happening here? But she does say she leaves Feyre with a line that hits straight to the soul. There are good days and hard days for me, even now. Don't let the hard days win. And Feyre thinks this like throughout the books.
Yeah.
A lot of the time.
Yep.
That's not just advice, it's survival wisdom. And it resonates. That too. It resonates universally.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of those lines that kind of, I think, is like in the zeitgeist as far as like if you read the book and like it's so popular.
Don't let the bad days win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. What is it? The stars who listen and the dreams that are answered is like the other one. They make the toast at
like
Starfall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like people get those as tattoos. Can you imagine? I've heard of like people getting a Tamlin tattoo after reading the first book. I know.
You're like instant regret.
Right? That feels, yeah. I feel like as SJM, if I'd like written that first book and knowing what I had planned.
Do not get a tattoo.
Yes, like don't do
Some
it, girl.
disclaimer.
Don't do it. He's literally just a guy. Hit him with your car.
Then Feyre makes a choice that feels small but is telling. She asks Asriel to fly her to the human lands. Totally practical reasons, of
100%,
course.
Yeah.
It's not because she can't stop thinking about a certain High Lord's hands on her thighs.
Oh, no.
Feyre. Neither can we. As they travel, Feyre describes feeling the walls magic like a living thing as they get closer, and then bristling with anger as they slip through. During this flight, Asriel and Feyre share a quiet conversation about belonging, and Feyre notes to herself how gentle he is as he carries her, how careful. It's a tender moment that It's a tender moment that reminds us the Shadow Singer isn't just darkness and scars, he's softness too. Asriel, we see you, and we are ready.
Oh, so ready.
And just like that, Feyre crosses back into the human lands, changed, stronger, and no longer the girl she was before she crossed the wall with Tamlin, and different still as she crosses back. This chapter may be quiet, but it's laying foundations for secrets, for power, and for truths that aren't ready to be spoken yet.
Interesting.
As the wall slips behind her and the world shifts beneath her feet, Feyre takes it all in. The fear, the familiarity, the ache, and grounds herself with one quiet thought. The human lands, my home. The end. Chapter 22 is over now.
And she's back.
Yeah. She dead? No, she's not.
Interesting. Asriel, like having read the bonus chapter, Asriel has so few lines, so few moments in this whole series, but now knowing that like he's probably going to get, if not a POV, at least a much bigger part in future stories, and then having read the bonus chapter, every little like word from him I feel like I'm panting after.
Yeah, he's like, because she talks about how she doesn't feel like she belongs, and like she doesn't belong in the human lands either. Yeah. She doesn't know where she fits in, and he's like, it's been 500 years and I still don't know. And I'm like, oh,
I know.
Right here.
Right. Here.
Yeah. Sit.
You're good. I got a spot for you. Okay.
If you rub her belly, she'll probably roll.
Tiny
onto her
loves
back.
you, Allie. She loves you. She is so soft. Like shockingly soft. Why do you think that is? Does she eat anything different than the other cats?
I think it must just be her breed.
Or like genetic. Is she
She's like a medium hair too. Like she's a bit longer fur than our other cats.
I was gonna say tortoise shell, is that what they call that?
Are they like almost all female? Tortoise?
I think so. And they also have tortitude.
What's
which is
tortitude?
like a sassy attitude.
Oh, yes you do, Amy.
She also has some kind of like tactile disorder, I'm pretty sure.
Why?
Well, when you touch her, like unless it's like this, where she chooses you, if you like touch her, she's like like she tries to like get away.
Like, stop it.
Yes, exactly.
Say,
interesting.
Tuxedo cats are the huskies of cats, and I would agree with that. Very vocal.
I was gonna say very vocal. Yes, Goober is like that.
Yeah. She
Goober is so loud. Every time I FaceTime Allie and I'm trying to talk to her, Goober's like, I'm like, God damn it. I'm trying to talk to my sister. She's a very noisy cat. Lucy is very quiet unless it's This will surprise no one unless
Eating
it's
time.
Yes.
Shocker.
And
Strange.
then she is not only like very loud, but if you like, she goes on the counter and will just knock things off the counter while making really intense direct eye contact with you. Yeah. She's like, I will fuck your shit up until you get me my dinner. And if you walk past her, she'll reach out and like grab you with her claw.
Lucy.
Mm-hmm. Timestamp time. Before we dive into Feyre's homecoming, she remarks that it has been a year since she was in that forest, arrow knocked in her bow, staring down at an unnaturally large wolf crouched in the snow. Like, damn, I thought I had a big year. Like,
I mean, it seems unrealistic that it has only been a year.
I know.
So she killed Andres, went to
Prythian.
Springcourt,
Yeah.
fell in love with Tamlin,
Yeah.
went back to the human lands,
Yeah.
back to Under the Mountain,
Mm-hmm.
back to the Springcourt.
Yeah. Almost got Under the Mountain was 3 months.
Yeah.
She
3
got
months.
engaged, almost
Right?
married,
Yes.
over to the night court,
Yes.
back to the Springcourt, and then back to the night court.
Yep.
And yeah, here we are. Weaver's Cottage.
Right. Yeah. Ready to go. I didn't clock that. But yeah, like she almost got married, like literally was walking down the aisle to Tamlin. She would have only have known for a handful of months.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if it's been a year,
And she's 19.
which
18. 19?
19. Yeah, 19. Which like tracks for like
Right. Poor life choice.
Right, yeah. The house, let's call it what it is, the estate, has a few bits of holly around the eaves and doorways, but otherwise is bare of holiday decorations. The housekeeper opens the door and instantly can tell something is off with Feyre. She seems close to shutting the door on them when a sweet, innocent voice calls out and Elaine's face peeks through the doorway.
I mean, oh.
That'd be like me peeking around the corner and I see they have a printer on it.
Oh.
Feyre looks at her sister's gentle beauty and thinks, quote, soft and lovely like a summer dawn. Pause. Okay.
Court watch.
Right? Yes, court watch. So we've got 2 courts mentioned here. Neither of them is one that I would have thought about for Elaine. So summer is Tarquin and dawn is Thesan. So do we think that this, when I think about could Elaine possibly end up in or involved in a court, I think a couple. I think maybe spring because she's all garden and flowers and whatever. I think maybe autumn because of Lucian. And then I think maybe day because of Helion and all of that. And then also,
Okay,
I guess maybe
Elaine
night.
could not handle Helion. He is like a playboy.
No, but because Helion is Lucian's dad.
That would be weird.
Right, but if we're...
was mated to Lucian's
No, that's not what I...
I'm like, what?
I'm not saying she would end up...
Right.
But like
Lucian
maybe
will
she
end
would...
up in the summer
And
court
then they would
because
reside
realize-
together or something. Like I'm like, there's a lot of... Or even the night court because of Azrael. But dawn and summer never crossed my mind.
I was gonna. Is Thesan? He has a partner though, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 But maybe
Yeah.
it's not his mate.
Maybe, but I think
I
Thesan
think
is...
it said
I
they're
think-
They only
mated.
have one mate.
It's
Well,
never...
nobody's rejected the mating bond at this point, so we don't even know.
Yes.
Did you see the theory online that Tamlin shapeshifts into Lucian at the cauldron, and then he actually is the one who says that
You're my
she's
mate.
and then he shapeshifts and follows Feyre back to the back to the night court to meet Elaine, and he's pretending to be Lucian the whole time.
But how would he have shapeshifted at that moment at the cauldron? Because Lucian and Tamlin are both there.
Said maybe he made him switch.
So he
Yeah.
switched Lucian into himself.
Yes.
Had you heard this theory?
No, but it could be. I mean, I want Elaine to end up with Tamlin.
Interesting.
punishment.
As her- Fascinating. No, I hadn't heard that. The shapeshifting has got to play. I mean, we've talked about this. Like, it's a huge power, and it's made such a big deal in other SJM books for it to just be like, oh yeah, he shapeshifts.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, like it must be a bigger rule. Anyways, it was like, I saw this and I was like, is this an Easter egg from SJM or is this just like pretty writing?
Obviously an Easter egg.
Easter egg. I think pretty writing. I don't see how it could be summer or dawn. Yeah, we'll see. As Elaine weeps with joy at the sight of Feyre, another voice is heard, and Feyre sees Nesta staring down at her from the inner staircase. Also, like, of course she's staring down at her. Yes. Like, naturally.
Nesta's superiority knows no bounds.
No. Feyre joins her sisters inside their home, thinking how she feels ill-fit in this house. The furniture seems too small, too dainty, the walls too thin to contain her new wildness.
Too small, the furniture?
Like everything just feels like small and fragile, and I think she feels a bit like
she's like a monster of a woman.
Well, no, but like her spirit feels, you know what I mean?
Large.
As they sip tea in the sitting room, Feyre thinks that Nesta looks older somehow, not in her face, but in her carriage, the steel in her eyes.
Steel is silver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She tells Feyre that their father is on the other side of the world at a summit about the threat to the wall. While Nesta is all down to business, Elaine begins to tell Feyre how happy they are to see her and that they thought she might have ellipses. And before she can finish her thought, Feyre pulls her hood down from the top of her head, revealing her telltale, slender, pointed ears. Quote, "I was dead," I said roughly. "I was dead and then I was reborn, remade." Elaine quivers. No surprise there. And Nesta moves almost imperceptibly to put herself in between Elaine and Feyre. Okay, this is the second example that we have had in less than, 5-10 pages of people trying to protect Elaine. First, the housekeeper who didn't want to let Feyre in and any closer to Elaine, and now Nesta. Do you think that this is just SJM trying to illustrate how like frail and delicate and lovely Elaine is? Or could there be something else going on here? Like, is there maybe some type of magic that Elaine possesses or something about her that makes people instinctively want to protect her? Because it just feels like we are hit in the face with this over and over, like people wanting to protect Elaine.
I think she's just pathetic.
And that's it. It just is like trying to illustrate how like fragile she is.
I just have to say, look at Momo watching the cell phone.
On the phone. It's so cute.
Momo.
She also, like, for the first time noticed the red light and flashes on the camera, and she was so
her face is
she's so cute.
She's the funniest.
She is entranced.
I wish I could do Momo's face.
There too. There and there.
She's so hi Momo.
She's so pleased.
Look at her looking back and forth. You're the cutest. You're the cute.
There too.
She loves TV.
Stop, that's so funny.
This podcast isn't murdery enough for her, though.
I know.
She loves blood and gore.
Sorry, Mama.
She's more of a Dexter
not that kind of
gal.
I am not convinced, but we shall see. Feyre begs her sisters to listen, to hear her out, and wide-eyed they do. She tells her story, under the mountain, her fleeing of the spring court, her transition to the night court,
thank God,
the looming war, and her request of them. Nesta's response is unsurprising. Quote, "Find somewhere else." Feyre prepared for this, and she begins to battle with her older sister, but is taken aback when Nesta, always ready with a gotcha, tells her they cannot accept Faye into their home as it could compromise Elaine's upcoming engagement to a local High Lord. But Feyre finally notices the ring on her sister's hand.
Isn't it like an iron ring?
Yes,
like
it is.
Heinous.
I know. Yeah. Also, ouch. Like, I know that there's no way that like Nesta and Elaine could have gotten a letter to Feyre like announcing our the engagement.
At least they can write.
Yeah, exactly. But also, like, if one of my sisters got engaged and I had to find out like just by accident, like I would be heartbroken. It'd be terrible.
I think though fair though. Like, how would they have
I know. But like in this moment, like I can just feel that like gut punch for Feyre.
Yeah.
Elaine cuts in with kindness and logic, saying that there won't be a wedding if the human lands are compromised. Like, fair. But Nesta is firm, saying that no Fae will ever be allowed in their home. And when
too late.
Right? Yes, like, well, about that. And then, so Feyre like tweaks on that, and she asks Nesta if she too will now be excluded from their estate. And Nesta's stony silence is answer enough. I know.
Nesta, such a jerk.
I know. Elaine cuts in again, imploring Nesta, quote, Feyre gave and gave for years. Let us now help her, help others. Silence.
Nesta just like,
Right, literally. Seconds passed. Then Nesta, chin lifted, back straight, agrees. And Elaine immediately leaves to dismiss the servants and begin to ready their home. Feyre, now alone with Nesta as Elaine gets to work, asks what she thinks of Elaine's betrothed. Quote, his father built a wall of stone around the estate so high even the trees can't reach over it. I think it looks like a prison. Nesta reminds me of those people who are brutally honest to the point where their honesty gets lost in cruelty.
Yeah.
She's observant, she's intuitive, she has a strong gut, but without temperance, it's hard for those around her to want to listen to her. She has absolutely clocked Elaine's fiance, but her inability to communicate what her gut is telling her in a way that highlights her love and concern instead of her judgment is going to be one of her biggest struggles.
Nesta's the judgiest person I've ever.
She's the judgiest person, but like she does. She has a great gut
with like care.
With care, and she has a great gut. She has good instinct. Like she's right. She's clocking it right. For sure. But I think we all have had people in our life where you're just like, fuck, like you're right, but do you have to be that way about it? Like, do you have honestly, do you have to be a dick? Like, honesty without temperance is just like cruelty. Nesta scans Feyre, observing coolly that it seems she went through so much for love only to end up heartbroken. Feyre responds evenly with, quote, Elaine's lord built a wall to keep the Fae out. My high lord wanted to keep me caged in. Why? Asks Nesta. And Feyre muses quietly, to protect her. And maybe because he broke under that mountain, perhaps even more than she had.
Oh, please. Sir. She sits.
She died. So.
Yeah, so that's kind of the ultimate sacrifice. I don't want to say like she gave more than Tamlin, but like she kind of did.
He had such a hard time. It was so tough for him sitting on that throne.
They're like, didn't you die?
Right. Yeah.
She's like, oh yeah.
Her neck snaps. She's like, but poor Tamlin.
Ugh. That's why when she was kind of like, I resent him. I'm like, finally.
Right. Yeah, truly.
Like a natural emotion.
Yeah. Nesta pivots. And asks about the night court. And Feyre asks if she would like to meet them.
Perhaps one in particular.
Chapter 24. The servants leave, which is the cue for the rest of the male members of the Court of Dreams to make their entrance. Cassian whistles as he surveys the splendor of the Archeron family home, and Feyre can't help but think that they owe it all to Tamlin.
I mean, sure.
They do. And at that thought, her mind drifts to another nugget of information, that his family had been murdered by a rival court, but no one had ever explained why. Okay, am I forgetting this? Do we know what happened to Tamlin's family? Who killed them?
Yeah, Reese's family.
But I thought that his dad killed Reese's family. I thought it was the other way around, that the Spring Court killed... Like, am I crazy?
It was in retaliation. Right? Reese's parents, or dad, killed Tamlin's family.
And then Tamlin's family killed the sister and mother.
But if they were already dead...
Not the dad.
Yeah.
So Reese's family...
So Tamlin killed the sister and didn't he?
I thought there was something about like Tamlin killed his brothers because...
Yeah.
Reese had brothers?
No.
Tamlin killed his own brothers.
Because they were awful or something.
It's something back and forth, but they killed each other's. I swear.
Yep. I agree. I don't know how, but
right? This is like, and in my head, I was like, but we need to clarify this because I'm like,
the wings.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
the
like,
wings is gone.
Okay.
The wings is gone.
The wings be gone.
They're gone.
We got to clarify this. After we finish recording, I might go look this up because I'm like, who killed who? Who started it? Yeah. Like, I agree. I think you guys are right that it was night court to spring and spring to night, but like, Who started it?
No,
Why?
that's the,
and when?
I thought the Spring Court started it because the brothers killed the mom and sister.
Okay.
And then I thought Tamlin killed his brothers and then Rhys killed his dad or something like that.
I think because.
And then where is Rhysand's dad? Is he dead? Is he alive?
He did.
By who?
I don't think we know.
Old age.
It's a millennia. Right.
Right.
No, but I think that was the whole thing about Rhys wanted to get the wings back from Tamlin's family because they kept it as a trophy.
Right.
Yeah.
So then I think Rhys in retaliation kills.
But was it Rhys?
What?
But was it Rhys who actually did the deed?
Yes. Yeah,
Rhys did it. Rhys killed
for sure.
In chapter 54 or something that he does regret it because him and
Tamlin were friends.
Yep.
And then it was all brought on by this.
Okay.
I agree.
There's definitely people listening to this and they're just pulling their hair out.
Like, how can you guys not know?
Stupid
You
girls.
call yourself fans?
You stupid, ignorant mortals. We're just like Sarah being like, we're trying. At least we're here.
Yeah, we showed up.
Yeah, we showed up. Okay.
Also, Tamlin. She owes it all to Tamlin. How about the people that had to pay the tithe to Tamlin?
Good point.
The taxpayers' dollars.
Absolutely.
Financing their family's home.
So Tamlin's rolling in it because of that tithe. Yeah. Good clock.
Fucking Tamlin.
They gather in the largest room in the manor to accommodate the sheer size of Feyre's companions. Wingspan and all.
What are they? 6'7"?
I don't.
6'7".
I'm doing it, Gen Z.
Oh,
I'm doing it.
No, because I actually think it says Xaden is 6'7" in fourth wing.
Does it?
I thought so. I'm like 6', and then I said it. I was like,
I said it.
I'm like, oh my god.
Oh no.
I'm a millennial. Or no. Yeah, I'm a millennial.
You're a millennial.
Not Gen Z.
No.
Not 6'7" shit.
Yeah.
That's like Gen Alpha. That's not even good.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, it's like high school age kids.
I am Gen Alpha.
Crazy.
At the sight of these enormous friends, Elaine does not faint and Nesta does not hiss, and Feyre thinks that's a win. Feyre introduces her sisters using her family name, and I am pretty sure that this is the first time that we get a last name for Feyre in this series, because she says in the moment, she goes, it was the first time I'd said or thought of my last name. And she talks about how she had basically abandoned it the moment that she made her first kill, when she killed that rabbit in the woods. And then I was like, I remember reading the series and being like,
the reader knows her name is Archeron.
I don't think so.
Yes. Yes. Because the Papa Archeron.
I disagree.
No, it's for sure.
Allie, do you have your phone? Can you check this?
It's for sure in book 1.
I have to check. I'm like desperate to know. I'm desperate to know.
I don't think so.
I think so. When do we learn Feyre's last name?
Like, maybe it's the first time, but I think that they mention
Feyre's last. I don't think so. I could be crazy. You learn Feyre's last name, Archeron, in A Court of Mist and Fury, the second book in the series, when she introduces her sisters to Rhysand and the Inner Circle. Because, okay, so here's where I wanted to pivot. I feel like SJM is good at this, because when you read Throne of Glass and you realized that we had never gotten a name for Dorian's dad, were you like, what? Did it blow your mind? You had realized it? You were like, oh, why don't we have a name for this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he named Dorian after himself.
Right, but we don't it's like a big reveal in the last book where it's like, and they're like, how have I not thought about
it's
the
when
fact
they're
that
in the portal, right?
Yeah. But you had clocked it before that moment. You were like,
I
what?
just didn't think it was a
But that's what I mean, is I think SJM's good at that, where you just don't even think about it. You're just like, oh. And then you're like,
no, he was just the king.
Yeah. But then
I wasn't shook that his name was Dorian.
I wasn't shook that his name was Dorian either, but I was a little bit like, why did I never realize we only ever refer to him for thousands of pages as the king? Why didn't my brain ever go like, oh, what's this guy's name, by the way?
Do they name all the mortal queens? And
I think So,
Like, I only know Vasa.
I think.
And who's the Phoenix? No, that's Vasa.
That's Vasa.
Right. What are the other ones named? They're
But
the
they
mortal
also
queens.
Don't play as big of a...
Yet.
Anyway, I thought it was an interesting moment. And
Yeah.
so then, and I remember when I read through the series for the first time, I was like, did we really not get her last name until this moment? And so I've been kind of, as we've been reading again, keeping an eye.
Oh.
I was like, yeah. So yes.
I thought in the beginning of the first book they said it. But...
Nope. Yeah. No last name until like almost halfway through the second book.
That you're like,
exactly. Because we say it, we're like, Archeron.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting thing. SJM is sneaky about that. Next, Feyre introduces the Fae males, and RHYSAND bows to them, thanking the sisters for their generosity and hospitality. Nesta indicates coolly that it's time to eat and strides to the head of the table. Of course she does. Quote, like a queen ready to hold court. As Feyre takes a bite, she can't help but cringe at the taste of the food. The boys, meanwhile, eat like they've been half starved for the last month. Nesta, of course, immediately clocks it, demanding if there's anything wrong with their food. Is she too good for it now?
Yes.
Feyre is pissed and responds, quote, I can eat, drink, fuck, and fight just as well as I could before. Even better. All right, folks, place your bets. In corner one, we have Feyre Archeron, Cursebreaker, High Lord of the Night Court Seducer, and General Badass. In corner number two, we have Nesta Archeron, oldest daughter with major daddy rage, the most hotly foreshadowed character in this entire series, and essentially a walking red flag. Oh, but don't place your bets yet. We have another contender in the ring now. Cassian has been sizing up Nesta throughout this entire exchange with a gleam in his eyes. When Nesta snarls at him, asking what he's looking at, the gleam vanishes, and he says, quote, someone who let her younger sister risk her life in the woods while she did nothing.
Snap.
Oh, mic drop. Yes, the little tiny. Oh, is it?
Oh, snap.
We are thousands of pages from Nesta and Cassian's story, but this little exchange right here is such a good example of what makes them a good pair. Nesta needs someone who can hold multiple competing ideas about her at the same time without issue. Cassian can find her fire enjoyable, yet is unafraid of holding her to task when she crosses a line, and can have the emotional intelligence to understand why she might feel compelled to cross that line in the first place.
Ugh,
he enjoys her.
Cassian.
Yeah. He enjoys her. He loves her. He understands her. And he holds her accountable.
All the best things.
He's like, it just says, you're right when you said that he has the best EQ out of all of them.
He is climbing up the stairs.
Oh my
And
God.
was growling.
Mama,
ladies.
Amy, girls. Okay, this is the real ring.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
Nesta.
Yeah.
No, Nesta.
Nesta. Feyre. Nesta. Enough.
I wanted to call Nyx Nesta. I wanted to call her Nessie, and Will was like, no.
You didn't like it?
No.
What do you like next?
Well, he didn't know it's from the book.
Stop. Does he know now?
I don't think so.
Like,
we're not naming it after the book. I'm like, okay.
Okay, what do you think about next? Stop.
Means goddess of darkness.
When he eventually reads the books and he gets to that part, he's going to be so mad.
No.
Hey, shit
That is
disturbers.
unacceptable.
Elaine tries to smooth things over, asking them for understanding, explaining that they were scared, untrained, unprepared. But yes,
But also Feyre.
they failed Feyre. Both of them. And this is such classic, like, middle child energy of just like, please don't fight. Nobody fight. It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you sorry? I'm sorry. Like, very classic middle child. The peacemaker. Allie, would you agree with that? Everything's fine. It's fine. Are you mad? I'm not mad. Are you mad? Nesta doesn't acknowledge this, eating stonily, and Cassian watches her every move, grinning. I can just see this. Like, her just like...
Rat tamer extraordinaire.
Yes. Like, she's just refusing to look at him, and he's just like...
So cute.
I love it.
Oh, he's so endearing.
Yes. Finally, Nesta tells them to write their letter to the queens, saying she and Elaine will dispatch it tomorrow. Conversation turns to sleeping arrangements.
There's only one bed at the end.
Yeah.
Not yet. Not yet.
We're close. And RHYSAND asks for 2 bedrooms next to each other with 2 beds each. While Rhys may explain this away as a precaution in a foreign land designed to keep them all safe, the fandom knows better, and lovers of forced proximity worldwide rejoice. Later that night, in their shared room, RHYSAND comments that it's been centuries since someone has managed to get under Cassian's skin the way that Nesta did.
Oh, I wonder why.
He also says that Elaine should not be marrying her fiancé, and Feyre butts in, telling Rhys it's pretty rich for him to judge her sisters when his inner circle is filled with its own melodrama, and she brings up the strangeness between Asriel and Mor. As an oldest sister of 4, I get this. I have had fights with each of my sisters where we were like practically spitting at each other, but if anyone has tried to say anything bad about my sisters, it's over. Feyre might still have a lot of hurt and anger directed towards her sisters, but they're her family, and it doesn't matter how handsome RHYSAND is or how big that wingspan is, he needs to watch himself. Just as Feyre realizes she has nothing to wear to bed,
How convenient.
Rhys snaps his fingers and her night clothes and some flimsy lingerie appear on the bed.
God bless this man.
Oh, I know, right? And Feyre's like rolls her eyes at him, and he says something along the lines of like, I couldn't decide what little scrap of lace I wanted you to wear, and she just is like, and storms off to the bathroom.
Feyre and Aelin have some similarities.
Yes.
Because like when she, like Rowan is a bit like the same. Not cheeky like RHYSAND, but like she's always like,
right.
But also,
ooh, yes. Feyre changes in the bathroom and they go to bed, Feyre in the large one and Rhys in the small. As they're starting to drift off, Rhys tells her he barely made it through the dinner, that his anger surprised him when he met her sisters, anger at how they had weaponized their own incompetence against Feyre. She agrees. I think that this is the seed for the tension that we will see between RHYSAND and Nesta in Silver Flames. Like, they really butt heads.
to put it mildly. Like, Rhys has no compassion for her.
No, none. He really...
Which is surprising, because he pretty much has compassion for everyone.
Yeah, he can really,
Even
be gracious.
Like Tamlin a little bit.
A little bit. But Nesta, he just is like, whoa, like...
Yeah.
Rhys asks Feyre when her birthday is, and she tells him it was the winter solstice, and this seems to surprise him. He even says to her, is it really? Fated mates alert! Feyre tells him that their mother hated Feyre's birthday being at such an inopportune time, and even tried to celebrate it on another day, but would constantly forget which. And Rhys gets in one final dig at Nesta before they both drift off to sleep, saying now he sees where she gets it from. Okay, I'm not sure if we've talked about this before, but I am 99% sure Mrs. Archeron was High Fae, and all of this is just further foreshadowing for Nesta being so similar to their mom.
You think that her mom was High Fae, like not a descendant of High Fae?
I don't know. Like, she just is such a question mark for me, but there's definitely something there.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if it was Papa Archeron this whole time? We're all like, Mrs. Archeron, and then it's him, the woodcarver.
No. I know. Like, the fact that he wrote in that in the ships was enough. I'm like, ugh.
Chapter 25. The next day, Feyre and RHYSAND are standing in the snow, shivering and grumpy. Happy first day of class, Feyre darling. It's training day.
Oh, they're wrestling. I forgot about this.
Rhys summons a candle, places it in the snow, and asks her to light it, douse it with water, and dry the wick. Fire, water, and air. Before she begins, Feyre asks if he can leave. His presence is distracting, she says, and she can feel him when he's too nearby.
I mean, yes.
He is so, like, self-satisfied in this moment.
Yeah.
Like, the way that he's described, like the smile curling his lips, like you can just tell he's like, oh, do I distract you, Farah? And indeed, that's what I say. Rhys has a self-satisfied smile when he agrees, telling her to shout down the bond if she needs him or accomplishes anything. Or perhaps she could simply rub the tattooed eye on her hand on certain body parts, and that will have him come running. Oh, RHYSAND, you dirty bird.
God bless.
Farah stares at the candle and nada. And an hour passes. She decides to have a snack, and as she digs through her pack, she finds a note from Rhys saying he's bored and asking if she's made any headway. She tells him no, and he tells her he's watching Cassian and Nesta get into it, and not in the fun way.
Oh, voyeur RHYSAND.
I know. She teases him, saying how hard life is for this poor baby High Lord. He responds again, saying that life is better when she's around. Aww. She tells him he's a shameless flirt, and she's so focused on waiting for his response that she doesn't notice that she is no longer alone. Aww. A hand snaps over her mouth, an arm around her chest, and a raspy voice whispers in her ear to stop thrashing or he'll break her neck.
Again.
Farah knows this voice. It haunts her days, her nights. The adder.
Ooh, I forgot about that.
Me too. When I was reading it, I was like, who is it? I was like, is it Lucian?
That's what I was like. Yes! Oh, it's Lucian.
But then when it was like, he's like, she's thrashing, and he says, I'll break your neck. I'm like, not Lucian, not Lucian. Can't be Lucian.
The adder just like flees under the mountain. Mm-hmm. It says so too.
Yeah, and she clocks at one point earlier in this book. Oh, when they're talking about Jurian and that Rhys believes Hybern wants to resurrect Jurian.
Right.
And they remember that under the mountain, the finger bone and the ring disappeared. And they're like, who could have taken it? And then Farah says, they never caught the adder, did they? And Rhys is like, nope. Yeah. Well, stinker.
That guy.
That jokester.
Hot takes, theories, and thirst.
Let's go.
The ring.
Yes.
We must talk about the ring.
Indeed.
Okay, so I did a little digging.
Yeah.
And pearl signifies, so the ring is described as silver and gold twisted together with pearl and sapphires.
Okay, I was going to be like, please tell me it is not just pearl.
No.
Oh, thank God.
Ew. Pearl signifies new beginnings, wisdom, innocence, and enduring love, but also strength.
Oh, interesting.
They also are tied to the moon goddesses. Hello, Night Court.
Night Court, Night Watch.
Royalty.
Mm-hmm.
Could this also be a nod, though, to Rhys and Farah as king and queen of Prythian?
Yeah, maybe.
Because, like, it talks a lot about royalty with pearls and, like, nobility. And I mean, I know they're a high lord and a high lady, but...
Mm-hmm. There's talk about Rhys, like, becoming, like, a king.
Yeah, Amren's like...
Do it.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Amren's like, yes, then I can be second to the king of Prythian.
But also, and I didn't bring this up, the like royal language surrounding Nesta is everywhere.
Yeah.
Like even here, like a queen presiding over her court when she's sitting at the head of the table.
And she can make the items, right? Mm-hmm. Which is like what Amren says, like you could take this and you could do anything. Mm-hmm. You could rule Prythian. Mm-hmm. So it's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Sapphires equal wisdom, loyalty, nobility, and represent heavenly connection, truth, faithfulness, and eternal love.
Aww.
It is also used for protection. This ring was not created by mistake.
No.
SJM was like,
she knew.
What can I do to like, It's not, doesn't sound like the nicest ring I've ever
sounds
seen.
Gaudy. Mm-hmm. Like pearl, like mixing, like, you know what I mean? Like pearl and sapphire and But like
the other interesting that I read about a pearl is, I guess when like a pearl is formed, it's like growing around something that's like like infected.
Yes.
So it has
it's like calcifying almost.
Yeah, it's like this protective layer around like this, and like kind of like Farah. Like she's like kind of like damaged on the inside, and then like she develops this like
strength and whatever
and exterior, and like she becomes like, anyways, like this like I thought it was like very metaphor heavy.
Love it, James. Very cool.
Anywho, that's the ring that she
have you seen fan art of this? I don't know that I have.
No, I haven't.
I'm gonna look it up after. I'm curious now.
Should we can ask ChatGPT? Okay. The moment that had me grabbing for water in this chapter was, of course, when RHYSAND references himself on his knees.
Did you enjoy the sight?
Has he read my journal? Because this man gives the people what they want. Like, he is just... And then the Weaver.
Oh.
We have thoughts. How can she be the most powerful being in this land and just fizzle out? I don't want to really give it away for Allie, so I like stopped one word there.
I mean, we've talked about it though.
Allie, where are you at in?
Oh yeah, Allie, book update. ACOTAR.
She has read nothing.
Stop. She looks by her shiftily to the sides. What are you doing?
Who are you doing? She busy.
I'm a new boyfriend. Busy girl.
Look, I want nieces and nephews, but like I'd also love to go to a wedding.
Speaking of first. Okay, but so she's the kind of villain we love to hate, though. The descriptions in those chapters are enough to turn my stomach, but it was so perfect and it felt like we were there.
Oh,
she's very spooky.
She is spooky.
Like I would say there are probably I'm like trying to think.
And she's very like, you can picture her right in your brain.
Oh, yeah.
Like right there.
This is scarier for me in this book than the going and meeting up with Hybern and the cauldron and all of that.
Who cares about Hybern?
Yeah. This is way scarier. Strega is way scarier. Yeah.
House made of skin.
Yes. And like the description of like the rendered fat.
The fat in the hair.
Yes. Agreed.
I can smell the hair.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I also forgot to say, the song that she's singing while they're in the cottage, she sings this like creepy song. And it starts off though, which I thought was kind of like, is this on purpose? It's also kind of like weird. So it talks about this dad who's like a merchant on this ship. And there's two sisters. And like the older one pushes the younger one into the ocean and she drowns. And then she like kind of like something happens and like she uses, the Weaver talks about this person using the bones to like make this viol. And I don't know what a viol is. Like a viola? A violin? Because she talks about using the bone to make like, and then the tendons to make the strings and like, and I'm this song, it just goes on. I'm like, but like the first part sounds like Feyre's family.
Could it be that Feyre's mom, that it's about her and Feyre's mom had a sister? Her mom's the Weaver. I think she would have recognized her mom. But like her mom had a sister and maybe killed her. And
maybe.
Oof. I didn't even clock the song.
Is so strange.
Yes. Spooky. I'm remembering it now as you're talking about it.
Yeah. And
but also Feyre's mom died from being ill.
Yes.
So if she's high fae, how could she get ill?
I will say that Jamie and I, spoiler. Nah, I can talk around it. Jamie and I also read a series recently where someone dies and you think it's of one thing and then it turns out to be another.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I read that. Totally clocked it.
Oh,
yes.
Right? So I'm like, could there be something like that happening here?
Yes. I'm like, who the heck died and then died of something else? I was like, I have not read this book. I've read 3 books since then. I'm like, what is happening?
You're flying reading lately, hey?
Oh, this new book though.
I know. I will also say before, like, I have a couple things, but
Rhys on his knees. That's all I have.
That's all Jamie wanted to talk about.
Mic drop.
I would say that the Weaver and Silver Flames, the Kelpies.
The Kelpies are terrifying.
Those are probably the 2 scariest moments for me. I'm like, I think in the entire series.
Nesta literally pees her pants. It is on the page.
Yeah.
Like, that's how scary
The Kelpie
they are.
Alley is terrifying. Book 5. It's like, yeah, I would say scarier than Straga, but I would say Straga is second to me. Like, I was pretty like reading about this like cottage when she's like, who's in my house?
And she just like, you can just see her like sitting in the corner with like, and Feyre, when she walks in, it's to the back of her, right? So like beautiful long black hair
and the voice,
sing-song voice. Her skin is like pale and beautiful.
Yeah.
And she's just and then her
fucked up mouth.
And then at actually the start of the chapter, I didn't go into this very much, but it's like the wheel, like you told, like I can just see it going like deep, 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 and then she grabs it and stops it. And she, who's in my house or whatever she says. I'm like,
yeah,
run.
I hope SJM gets a little bit darker in the next book.
Yes.
Like, because I feel like definitely the Kelpie was the scariest. Would you agree? Like, scariest moment in the series? Like, going through them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although in the Weaver's cottage, she like goes to the window and she's like, "There's no latch; they're sealed shut." And when she goes to the door, there's no handle on the inside.
Yes, no inside handle. Like, very scary. But this Kelpie was just, I don't know. There was just something about it that it was spooky. So I hope SJM, because I feel like her writing in these dark moments is very compelling.
She could do like a gothic.
Yeah, she writes a spooky scene really well. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, I wanted to ask you, when you first time were reading this through, did you clock Nesta and Cassian's chemistry from the jump?
Not really, because Cassian's kind of like a flirt. Playful. Yeah, and he like flirts with Feyre when she first like he first meets her at the night court.
Don't come here, we won't bite unless you want us to.
Yeah. So I was kind of like, it's just kind of like his personality. So no, not really.
I think I did. I think it was just like when it was described how he couldn't stop staring at her. Like, he just like watched her the whole, and then at one point they're like trying to talk to him and he has to like try to like break his focus to like look at them. Mm-hmm. I think I did. Also Elaine and Asriel, but it's very gentle. Like, Elaine is trying, it's when she's saying like, you're right. Like, we did let Feyre do all that and that was wrong, but like, it was wrong and we're sorry. We were, we didn't know what else to do and we were scared, but it was wrong. Like, I hope you can understand. And Asriel is like, he says like, understandable or something like that. And you can see like she relaxes a little. And so I didn't catch Elaine and Asriel, but like obviously now on a reread, you're like, what's going on here?
She can stuff her sores in a sack.
Also, Elaine is
the worst.
Elaine is described as when they sit down to eat, when I think it's Asriel sits next to her, maybe Cassian does, and she like grabs her fork and she's white knuckling it. And it's described that Asriel looks at her like white knuckles and grins. And I'm like, interesting. I can't wait. SJM,
really,
hurry up.
Don't want Asriel and Elaine to be together.
You want...
I don't know. Oh, no, Gwen.
I don't know. I feel about Gwen kind of the way I feel about Mavis. But like, meh. I know she's
more meh than Elaine.
No, not more meh than Elaine. But that's why I want Elaine to get a villain arc. You know what? I don't know what I want, honestly, with like that, but I just want more.
I want to be in this book.
Right. She's like, how can I be transported? Okay. Also, how disappointed were you on a scale of 1 to 10 when Feyre and Rhys had to share a room and nothing happened?
Like 15.
Right.
It's like, I'm like reading and then I'm like, what is happening?
Like, SJM just cock-blocked us so hard. Like, it was like forced proximity. He like gives her like the little lingerie. He warms the room. It's where he warms the room and she says thank you. And he's like, Amarantha never thanked me for warming the room. I was like, I'm ready. Let's do it. And then it's like, let's go. Right.
Jessica's possessed again.
Whoa. Yeah. And then they're like, night.
Good night.
Amen.
What?
Oh, no. The worst.
So 15 out of 10 disappointed.
I know. I wanted to call SJM and be like, what the fuck are you doing to me?
Right, because there's been hardly any sexy time in this book.
It's all tension, which I do love. I do love the tension, the flirting, the, Yeah. But it is also painful. Exquisite torture, if you would.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I do not enjoy. Yeah, I think that's it though.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. I don't know where my pages are now because I've thrown them away.
We were hot and bothered.
I found it. And that's where we're hitting pause, babes. Right as Farah starts remembering who she is, Reese starts saying the quiet parts out loud, and the plot starts stretching its wings.
Join us next time for Secrets with Teeth, choices that change everything, and moments so charged you'll need a breather, maybe a fan, and absolutely no shame about rereading certain pages twice.
I don't want to give anything away, but there may be some licking involved. Jamie's favorite plot. We want to hear from you as we continue to build this little corner of our world and fall in love as we dive into fantastical worlds, fabulous folklore, and fine males and men. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok, and subscribe on YouTube at A Court of Books and Babes Pod. And please take 5 minutes to rate and review our podcast on Apple and Spotify and share it with all the babes in your life.
Until next time, stay bookish, babes.